Oh, sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. I'm trying to fluff up my hair because I had a homemade bandana tied around it this morning. Well, again, good morning. Almost afternoon. Good morning. It is a very bright and sunny day for now. It is supposed to be nasty starting tonight. We are supposed to get rain tonight into tomorrow. And tomorrow I was actually debating about walking down to go see our town Santa Christmas parade. I'm sorry, the Midland Holiday Santa Parade. When I was younger, it was always the Midland Santa Parade. And then with the World of PC, it changed into the Midland Holiday Santa Parade, which nobody knows. I know actually uses the full title. Everybody calls it the Santa Parade. So, like, seriously, I have actually said the Midland Holiday Santa Parade, and people are like, what? And I'm like, Santa Parade? They're like, oh. So, yeah. So, I don't know why they changed the title, but they did. But the parade is tomorrow. And I was going to walk down to where it's held because it's like a half an hour, 40-minute walk away. Not going to anymore. It is supposed to rain tonight into tomorrow, and tomorrow afternoon we're supposed to get slushy snow ice mix, which snow is nice. I could do without the slushiness, but this is Michigan. What are you going to do about it? Ice comes with the territory. So it's supposed to be nasty, so enjoying the sun while it lasts. I have my curtains open, which I normally don't do this time of day because of the simple fact that the sun gets really, really bright. And when it gets snowy, it's going to be even worse. But I have to have my curtains open because when my tree goes up, I won't be able to close my curtains. So I have to get used to having my curtains open. And yes, my books fell! When R2 is in there, they stay up. When I take R2 out, they all fall over, which is like, R2 is a hero. So I had to fix that later today, but today is the day. Today is the start of Desert Bus for Hope. I am super excited. I have been talking about this, and I realize I probably haven't explained what exactly it is, other than the fact that it's a really cool charity event involving a video game. Okay. So during like the late 90s, 2000s, everybody, if you're old enough, I don't really remember it, but there was a whole stink about how video games increase violence and can lead to violence and stuff like that. And Penn and Teller, two of the most amazing magicians in the world, two of the most amazing comedians in the world in my mind, created this thing for Sega called Smoke and Mirrors. And they had all these games which are about how to cheat and con your fans, except one, which was called Desert Bus. The most boring game in the world. You drive a bus from Tucson, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada in real time, which takes 8 hours to do. You drive down a stretch of highway where there are no other cars. There's a bus stop you can stop at to get people, but you don't pick anybody up. There's nobody on the bus. Sometimes a bug splats on your windshield. And the bus lists to the right, so you always have to be steering the bus because if it crashes, you have to start the game all over. If you make it to Las Vegas, you get a point, and then you have the option of turning around and going back to Tucson for 1 point, for another point. Really, this is a game about endurance, because that's 16 hours if you do it back and forth. And they created this game in response to the whole Janet Reno thing about how video games can be violent. Like, video games don't have to be violent. So that's how the game Desert Bus came about. It's literally one of the most boring games in the world. And then this podcast group called Loading Ready Run, about 11 years ago, decided that they were going to take it and play this game, do a marathon of this game for charity, for Child's Play, which gives video games to shelters and hospitals. It's a really great charity, and basically they're like one of the few that everything pretty much except for operating costs, go to help others. So they started this. Penn and Teller find out. Penn and Teller send them pizza every year, and then usually they call in and give them like amazing like experiences. Like for the past couple of years, it's been like a VIP experience or something. So it's not just a bunch of people sitting around playing the game. They have call-ins with guests. They do live auctions and silent auctions of items ranging from handmade like plushies to sheets of uncut magic cards to like autographed comic art. So they will do auctions, they do live auctions, and they will do like random giveaways where they say, okay, everybody who donates like $10.10 will be entered in to win this amazing prize. And then they will also do, like, people can issue challenges saying, hey, we challenge you to sing a song from Wicked. And if you do it, we'll pay, like, $5. And as long as people keep donating money, they will keep playing the game. So they add on an hour for however much you donate. And that kicks off today. It starts at 1 o'clock p.m., 1 Eastern our time, so 1 p.m. So just a little under 2 hours, which I'm excited about. I can't wait to see it. I have, thankfully, since I also play Old Republic today, I have my laptop and my netbook, and I'm going to have both set up so I can watch my netbook while I'm playing Old Republic. Because literally this is, you try not to miss anything. They live stream 24 hours a day during the entire course of this event, and it has lasted up to a week some years. So this is a very long event, and it is insane. It is hysterical. Last year was really cute because two of the members, Graham and Kathleen, they have a little girl named Penelope. She was actually born right before Desert Bus. She's going to be 2 this year. So her first year on Desert Bus, she was like just days old, and they brought her last year a few times. She's absolutely the cutest, most hysterical baby. She's been on a couple of their live streams. One time she did something like broke a game or something. So she is so cute. So I can't wait to see if they bring her again this year, especially since she's 2, and last year she was like just adorable. So I can't wait to see it. My brother's the one who got me hooked into this. They do really fun challenges and stuff. They have some amazing singers, so there's usually a song, a few song challenges. They do crafting. Last year they had, one of the items they gave away was this custom original Jenga set, which it was the only one like it in the entire world, and it had been painted and everything, and they played Jenga with it, and they were being so careful because they didn't want to scratch it. So it is awesome. They do like all these really cool partnerships and stuff. They are amazing. It is fun. They split into like 3 shifts, and it's just, and the thing is because Desert Bus is usually so boring, they hooked up this machine. So at random times we will hit this machine, and it will either do autopilot, which means the machine will take over driving. It will just crash the bus, or it will totally reverse the controls of the games. It is hysterically funny. It's so much fun to watch. It's awesome. So I'm excited for Desert Bus. I can't wait for it to start. I have the job interview next Tuesday, which will be good, but now it seems like I might be spending Thanksgiving and Black Friday by myself because my brother, if it all works out, my brother will have a 2-day stint working at the local Kohl's for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Turns out the local Kohl's does this thing. I don't know if it's Kohl's in general, but our local Kohl's does it where they have employees can get their family and friends to come in for 2 days to help out because they need greeters and baggers. So my brother's friend who works at Kohl's during, I think, stocking, he got my brother the link. My brother signed up. My brother is going Sunday at 11 to do paperwork, so he will probably be working Thanksgiving and Black Friday, which means I will probably be alone both those days because I don't have a job yet. And if the job I have as a floater for Hallmark comes through, then I won't be working either of those days anyway, because next Tuesday is my interview. I doubt they're going to hire me that day, so. But that means it'll be so much easier for me to go shopping on Black Friday if I do well, I'm still going to go to the mall. I just don't know if I'm going to buy anything. It depends on how good the deals are. But that makes it so much easier because I was going to ask my brother to come shopping with me, to come with me to the mall on Black Friday, and I did this last year when I went to go get presents for everybody. I discovered how hard it is to hide a present for my brother. Luckily, he loved his present last year. My brother loves Batman. He loves one of his favorite things is The Killing Joke, and he didn't have it. And Barnes & Noble had a hard copy of The Killing Joke, which is apparently one of the best and most controversial Batman comics, graphic novels. So I got him a copy of The Killing Joke, and I'm so happy he liked it. Because it's so hard to buy for my brother, because he's so blasé. So I never know if he's going to like what I get him. I showed him the wrapping paper I got him, and he actually liked it. So, but I am not saying what I'm getting my brother, or my mom, or my dad, because they might watch this. So you guys will have to be surprised. But I am going to the mall, and I am going to be by myself, so that will make it easier if I do decide to get Christmas presents next week, because my mom will be at work, my dad will be at work, and my brother will be at work. So I will probably be spending Thanksgiving and Black Friday by myself, which I'm already kind of used to doing most of Thanksgiving with just me and my brother. It'll be different just it being me by myself, which really, all that means is I'll probably have like a quick microwave meal, but going to be weird. So, but my brother's happy this falls through because he's really looking for work. So, and I'm looking for work. But yay, my brother kind of has a job. But I'm going to start, I'm hoping this floater thing comes through with Hallmark, and then if it does come through, that gives me a little bit more breathing room because shortly, like starting next month or in January, I'm going to start job hunting again up on Mackinac Island. I want to focus on the fudge shops and the retail shops instead of the hotels, because I do enjoy retail more than the hotel industry. So I'm going to start with my favorite fudge shop on the island, Joann's Fudge, which my brother says I only like because the people at Joann's were so nice to me while I was up there. My brother prefers Moodricks. I don't really like Moodricks. This is the thing. I tried fudge from almost every single fudge shop on the island, and Joann's was the best fudge. It was the creamiest. It was the smoothest. It had the best flavor. Like, even just their peanut butter fudge. Like, I normally don't like just peanut butter fudge. I like chocolate peanut butter fudge, but most places, the chocolate peanut butter fudge is just like a dot of peanut butter in the center. That's it. Joann's was so much different. It was so much good. Like, they spread out the flavor. Everything about Joann's was so good. So I want to work it there. I want to work at a fudge shop. See, I think working at a fudge shop would be the quintessential Mackinac Island job experience, because Mackinac Island is fudge. So I want to try to get a job at one of the fudge shops, but what else is today? Oh, today is the official release date of Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon game. I ordered mine. I am waiting to get notice that it shipped. My brother says it might not ship till next week, which is when the game guide comes out, so I might be getting the game guide and the book at the same time, which sucks because that means I had to be careful how much I spend, because it ended up being $65 total for both book and game. And that just made me like, oh, so I had to be really careful because I'm still hoping we go to Bronner Sunday. I also wanted to go shopping. I'm trying not to dip below so much of my savings. So I have to make sure that I keep at least $70 in my checking to cover my $65. Plus, I still need to get a phone card. Shoot, I forgot to get a phone card today. Oh well, I might not dip below $500 in my savings, but I'm supposed to be getting another paycheck from the Halloween store, and I haven't gotten it yet. So I don't know when I'm getting it because I worked for 2 more days, and they usually pay every other week. So no, I got my. Yeah, I got paid last Friday, so I'm not getting a paycheck till like the week after Thanksgiving, which sucks. But that will go into the savings. So Dad took us to the bank today. I got quarters. Oh, I just dumped out my Christmas lights. Yes, we went to the Walmart today. Can't believe I forgot to get a phone card, but I remembered to get a Pizza Little Freezers and another box of Christmas lights. Okay, so I don't know how many lights I have. Last year, I think I put like 3 strands on the tree, and I think that was barely enough. So I went and got another box of 100 LED lights. Holiday time, it's awesome. They're just as good as other LED lights, but they're like they're like $5 cheaper. This was like $5.67 or something. So I got 100 of these. My only thing is that the 100 count of the holiday time LED lights, and I will show you guys when I get the lights out to test, is that the 100 count have the red, the blue, the yellow, and the green. Well, the one strand I got, which I think is 200 or 300, actually has purple in it, which is one reason I got it. But the 100 count don't have the purple. They just have like the basic color. So that kind of makes me sad. But I got my LED lights, and I'm going to test these. I have to get the others out to test at some point. But I got more Christmas lights. I don't know how many strands I have. I think I have like 4 or 5 strands of lights now that are all going on my tree. But last year was the first year I broke down, and I've always been kind of a traditionalist when it comes to Christmas decorating. I always like the traditional lights and everything like that. But they break so easily. They don't last for very long. They burn out, and I can't figure out how to fix the bulb, and it just looks silly. So last year I broke down, and I finally made the investment in LED lights because I heard that these save on the energy bill. They also last longer. They're harder wearing. They don't go out as easily, so. And I'm trying to do better stuff for the environment, which is one reason I don't have a car, so. And these save like 80% up to 80 on energy, so. I decided to go ahead and get these. Plus, they're cooler to the touch. My others I didn't like because they heated up so fast and so quick. And that's kind of a danger when you have the glass ornaments, is that if your Christmas lights get too hot, they can actually break your glass ornaments. And I have a ton of glass ornaments. So that was one reason why I was glad to get these, because these don't heat up like regular ones do. The only downside is that the LED lights, they're not as bright as regular lights, but that's something you can live with. As long as I can still see by them, that's fine. So, but other than that, it's going to be a slow day as I wait for Desert Bus to set. My brother and I are going to go to Speedway about 12:30 so we can get some caffeine and treats. And then I'm going to come home. My mom made chicken parm again. Oh my gosh. I love chicken parmesan so much. And she made 2 servings, so I get to have chicken parmesan for lunch and dinner tonight. Tomorrow it will be laundry day. So I'm going to do laundry tomorrow, which will be nice because it's supposed to be nasty and rainy all day, and there's no better day to do laundry than that. Of course, the last time I said it was the perfect day to do laundry, we lost power for like 2 days. I will never forget that. Like the week before the Santa parade, we went to do laundry, and then I was sitting here folding my laundry, and I was being so lazy about it, and the next thing we know, this massive storm just surges through and cuts power to almost the entire city. And we were without power here for like 2 days. And I have a picture on Instagram of my mom, my brother, and I think the maintenance man from our apartment standing by, we had a car at the time, standing by my mom's car trying to figure out how to put flashlights and lights together because we didn't have any of that. Because we were so used to the power going out and the power coming right back on because we're on a main road. And it's also the business district, so we were so used to the power coming back on because of where we were at. And the power didn't come back on for like 2 days, so it was very interesting. It was definitely like when we were little. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Where's wood? There. So, other than that, it's going to be a very chill, relaxing day. Yes, I am wearing K2SO. I had to wear him today. I don't know why. It's like, we were going out to the credit union. I knew I needed something easy to throw on. I'm like, oh, I haven't worn K2 in a while. So I just threw on K2. So, plus it's cute. Plus, I wear my jacket, my bomber jacket, and that has C-3PO and R2 on the back. And I wore my R2-D2 gloves, and I was carrying R2 with my BB-8 wallet. So I'm like, I'm just going to go droid crazy today, except my socks. I didn't wear my R2 socks, which I have 2 pair of those. So, but other than that, it's very calm, very chill, very mellow, which is nice. It's kind of, I'm enjoying it, but I'm really hoping I get, oh, that's from the price tag. I was looking at one of my encyclopedias. So, very chill, very relaxing day. It feels very weird not feeling like I'm rushing to get a story to put out, so it's all very nice and chill and relaxed. So, I'm sending you guys lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.